All right, I'm down here at, where am I at?
Simon Pure.
Simon Pure here in Parker, Colorado, one of the only furniture stores in Parker, from what I understand. And Chuck Steffens here just recently opened up, and he's going to give us a little information about himself, why he started, who he is, how long he lived in Parker, and we're going to start with that, Chuck. So, how long have you lived in Parker?
I've been here for 9 years now.
9 years. And how long has Linda been here?
She has been here since 2000. Sorry.
Since 2000.
So
Always in Parker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 24 years.
So Parker's changed a lot in the last 24 years, and furniture is something that we've never had. So Parker, Colorado furniture store, that's pretty amazing. So what made you decide to open up a furniture store in Parker?
Insanity.
Insanity. All right. You know what? There's nothing wrong with a little insanity. I think we're all crazy. But hey, it's something new, it's something different, and you just kind of jumped in all body and nothing.
Yep, both feet. Actually used to work with a guy that he grew up Amish, and he opened a transportation company hauling Amish furniture on the East Coast. He was running into issues out there with customer support and whatnot. So I went to work for him and, brought him up to speed as far as getting a website, getting a communication system, emails, phone, all that. But anyway, in the course of working with him, I discovered the benefits of Amish furniture.
So why Amish furniture? I mean, I know it's solid.
It is. It's the best. I mean, you have families that have been building furniture for like over 100 years, pretty much since they fled Europe to come to America. So the craftsmanship is just ages old. It's amazing. Their furniture is so solid. All the drawers and everything are dovetailed. The dovetails are.
All right, what's a dovetail?
It's the strongest joint you can have to hold two pieces of wood together to make like a drawer or.
So do you have warranties on them, or?
Yeah, all the different manufacturers offer warranties on their work. They're American craftsmen. They have a lot of integrity and honesty. They stand behind their work. So, if there's any failures or faults, I mean, obviously, if somebody drags it behind their car, that's going to be a different scenario. But
So I can't use it as a sled and like drag it behind the car?
Ideally not, at least not, and then want it repaired. But yeah, I mean, if there's any manufacturer's defects or anything that they did wrong, they're going to stand behind it and they're going to fix it.
So when I think Amish, I think of somebody out there with a wood chisel and a hammer. So how is the furniture manufactured?
That's kind of unique. Obviously Amish in their homes, they don't have internet, they don't have power. I'll qualify that. They are, a lot of them, like our Indiana Amish, are allowed to have battery power now.
Okay.
But yeah, they're not allowed to have electricity. For the longest time, they had gas lights in their house, and we actually visited our builder for our outdoor line and got to tour their house, which was really amazing. And they had it was lines of gas run through that went to old style Coleman lantern mantles.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was pretty. They don't use those anymore, and probably that's a good thing. I mean, considering trying to have light in the summertime, but
Absolutely.
So yeah, I don't know how exact long ago they converted, but now they use battery operated lanterns to light their.
So how's the furniture produced?
Well, now the furniture it all depends on the ordnung they go to. So they get together with the elders and they vote on it to determine Some shops were, when we were hauling the furniture, you can only have battery operated lighting. And then they had gas driven or pneumatic tools. Some of them are still like that. Other ones in their shop, they're allowed to actually have electricity. But all of it is, again, they take the principles you talked about, where with a hammer and chisel, when you manufacture the furniture old school, and they take that same concept and principles forward. They just, like I said, some of the shops now have modern day tooling, but it's still, everything's very precise, very
So
technical.
is it like mass produced like American Furniture Warehouse, or?
No.
Okay, that's what I want to understand. What is the difference in how it's produced compared to some of the big furniture chains?
Probably the biggest thing, most of the furniture chains, it's not produced in the U.S. And most of the furniture chains, a lot of their furniture uses MDF or press board, different manufactured, man-made materials.
Got it. Got it.
With
So for us to understand, we're not using pressed board. We're using oak, or what are we using?
Well, with the Amish, they use no press board whatsoever, no MDF. If they use anything, it would be cabinet grade plywood for like a drawer bottom.
Okay.
But most of the furniture companies that you can buy your furniture from around here would use plywood for the entire body of the cabinet or the drawers and whatnot. And it would be stapled together. So all of theirs is made, like I can show you one of our dressers, it's all made of hardwood, and then with dovetails, and the drawer bottom, they would tongue and groove and insert some Baltic poly.
All right, well, let's take a little tour, and you can kind of demonstrate on some of the drawers so we can see. This is, when I say drawers, I don't mean underwear. I mean actual drawers where you pull in and out, right?
Absolutely.
You're not taking me on one of those sketchy tours.
No, I don't think Amish like showing their underwear. They don't even like showing their ankles most of the time.
All right, so let's do a little bit of a tour around the warehouse here, and let's see what you got. All right, so Chuck's going to walk us around the store here, kind of get an idea. So it's called Simon Pure Amish Furniture. All right, Chuck, lead the way.
I know I probably look a bit like Homer, but
this is pretty cool here. Let's start.
Yeah, so we'd start. This is a chess set.
Okay.
All the Amish furniture is completely customizable. Well, I'll qualify that with this one. Your table top is going to be the walnut and maple, always. But from here down, you can customize the type of wood you want, the stain you want, and everything to make it completely fit with your decor.
So show me the drawers that pull in and out.
Well, you have, these are set up for when you take your opponent's piece. Okay. I think we actually have it set up wrong because it should be on either end here so that you can set the piece to the side. But yeah, you have the pieces, which are about 14 inches tall for the king. So they're really large, really heavily made. You could use them to defend the home if you had to. The chess set itself, you can open the top.
Oh, wow.
You have a set of checkers, and then inside it has the rack where each piece can be stored to preserve it and keep it from getting scratched or
That's incredible.
And everything they do, you have the ball bearing slides, which are pretty rock solid. That's another difference between big box store furniture. They use much cheaper slides.
Awesome.
So these ones, they're smooth and they can handle a lot of weight, a lot of abuse.
That's amazing. What's your next favorite piece?
it's hard to choose. They all have so many advantages. I love their epoxy tables. We could probably just kind of continue around,
Let's
might
do
be
it.
easiest. So we have a rocking chair on this particular one. It's made of elm, which I don't know if you can zoom in on the grain, but elm is one of my favorite grains. It's just absolutely beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, elm and quarter sawn white oak. They are a little pricier than, say, brown maple, which this table's made of.
Mm-hmm.
It has beautiful grain too, but I'm a grain person. So on this particular one, it's the Royal Mission Jumbo Rocker, so it's oversized for people like me. Very comfortable. You can, again, get it customized in whatever type of wood, the finish. By finish, I mean if you want it matte or glossy, if you want a different color, there's so many different
So people
colors.
can just reach out to you or stop by the store and figure out
Absolutely.
that part of it.
Yeah, we walk them through completely customizing it. We can do in-home visits with wood samples to compare to their existing furniture or decor to select, the right shades, tones, whatnot.
Very good.
But yeah, again, I mean, they're so solidly crafted.
Well, sit in it so I can see you
Oh,
sitting in it. Make sure it doesn't break.
absolutely.
Look at that.
There will be no breakage.
That's pretty slick. All right, moving along. What else you got here?
So we have a epoxy end table.
Okay.
This one is maple. It's a live edge maple with the blue epoxy. If you get any of these made, they'll do the type of wood. You're a little more limited in live edge because only certain woods are big enough to have slabs and live edge, like walnut, maple, different.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have, well, there's a few different ones, but it's not the same variety you have for like the hardwood furniture. You get to choose the color of the epoxy. Each one is unique, obviously, because you're looking at the edge of the tree where the bark would be, so they're all going to be a little bit different, really unique. Nobody else will have anything like it. Um, we have different options for the bottoms. Anyway, this particular one we're going to auction off, or not auction, raffle off for. We're going to do half the proceeds are going to go to Samaritan's Purse. So we're going to start that November 7th with our. We have a ribbon cutting the 7th at 4:30. We have a grand opening the 8th and the 9th. We're going to have food and events and giveaways, discounts. But we're going to do a raffle on this, and
Oh,
we're
very
going to
cool.
draw in December where you could have it before Christmas. Um, so anyway, yeah, you have an option of winning that one.
All right. So everybody better register for the raffle then.
Yeah, I hope so. I think, the Samaritan's Purse, I know they're giving away a lot of money right now to the hurricane victims on the
Mm-hmm.
East Coast, and then they also do a lot of taking care of the kids with special needs or, you know, misfortunes, whatever, for Christmas time. So
Awesome.
they do a lot of really good work.
Okay. All right. Tell me about this bedroom suite set.
Well, what we wanted to do with a lot of our furniture is, I think a lot of people have the misconception that with Amish, they only have more plain old-fashioned
Mm-hmm.
designs like Mission or Shaker. They have so much more range. They they still do Mission and Shaker, and it's beautiful work. But if that's not to your taste, if you want something a little more contemporary or modern, so we chose this bedroom set, the Preston, to kind of display some of their higher end. And you can see that has a lot of curves and raised panels. This particular one is, again, brown maple. And brown maple is,
That is solid.
yeah, they are very well constructed. And you can see with the drawer, if you look at the side, this is called wormy or ambrosia maple, which they used to use for concealed areas like drawers.
Okay.
The carcass of a sofa, that kind of thing, things people couldn't see because it, like our beetle kill pine, the wormy maple had ambrosia beetles, the larvae crawl through it, and that's what causes the striations in
Oh,
the
interesting.
wood. People have since decided that they really like the look of that, just like a lot of people like beetle kill. So it's become a lot more popular. We have options where well, I can show you a walnut and wormy maple piece, but
All right, here, hold my camera for me.
oh,
So we are in the bed, and you can see the fine woodwork we have here. And this bed's actually pretty comfortable. Is this a feather mattress? What is this?
that's an air mattress.
It's an air mattress. All right.
I
Well, anyway.
didn't want to buy mattresses for all the beds.
That's pretty cool, though. So there's all types of stuff.
You didn't let me show the dovetails.
As you can see, this is a little bit more old-fashioned. This is interesting, though. How the notches are.
Yeah, we bought those. That's Amish made candle holders,
Oh.
and we purchased it. The log pieces, they don't come in oak and maple, obviously. So they come in pine, and we have the rustic pine. We also have the Sealy stain pine, which is a darker stain. We have red cedar that comes from Michigan, and then we have and the pine, I should mention, comes from Missouri. And then, of course, we have our Colorado aspen that we cut down out here and ship all the way out to Indiana and Ohio, where all of our furniture is made. And then they build furniture out of it and ship it right back to Colorado.
Very neat.
So,
so this is the indoor stuff, and then you also have outdoor, correct?
absolutely.
So show me some of your outdoor stuff.
In those pieces, that's what I was talking about, the wormy maple and walnut.
Oh, I see.
So they do the contrast of
and
the
this
lighter
is
and darker.
absolutely adorable. This is a perfect Christmas present for grandkids, nieces, nephews, whatever.
And we can do the full set with the baby bear, mama bear, and papa bear rockers. So,
And I like the motorcycle. And then you have the high chair.
this piece is called a 3-in-1. So you have the high chair. If you lay it down this way, you can see the little horse head, and it's a rocker.
Oh, that's cool.
And then if you turn it over this way, you have a seat with a little desk.
Can you fit in there?
I cannot fit in there. Not in any of its iterations.
That's pretty creative.
They do clever stuff.
Very neat. All right.
And I did want to mention too, with all the drawers on all their the Amish bedroom sets and whatnot. This one we upgraded so they have a concealed compartment.
Oh, very cool.
They can also make that lockable.
Okay.
And you have the well, that's the dovetails I was talking about. So very solid, very tight. It's a very firm drawer, and it has soft close undermounts, so you can click that and pull the drawer out.
Okay.
But it also closes.
Very nice.
Oh, and I should mention they also do concealed compartments in their dressers, which I don't know that you can see, but if you tap here,
Oh.
and they can do that on any of the horizontal cross pieces or all of them.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, they do very, very nice work. This is a walnut slab live edge epoxy table. It weighs just about as much as my car.
Wow.
But yeah, it's very beautiful, very well made.
Very good.
We are going to have a moose antler chandelier hanging over it as soon as I get it in next week.
Very good. Everybody's going to have to come down and check it out.
And we have our whole line. We started out at the whiskey barrel table. We have whiskey barrel chair. That's a whiskey stave plant stand. or
Okay.
side table if you wanted to use it for that. It works as either, but the technical term is a plant stand.
All right.
So, and all of this is just examples of.
Okay, show me the outdoor stuff.
Absolutely. That's a custom walnut and aspen log bed. So with outdoor, we get all of our outdoor made of poly lumber, which has really come into style recently. It's absolutely Colorado proof, which is why we carry it. They make beautiful wood outdoor furniture, but our state would eat it. So this stuff will handle the golf ball size hail. It'll handle the temperature transitions, the UV, the winds, all of it. But this one, these are swivel gliders, so they turn and rock.
And they'll withstand all the elements?
Yeah, absolutely. They have a 20-year warranty on the frame, and then they have a 5-year warranty on the Sunbrella cushions. They'll last longer than that, but you gotta, I guess, draw a line somewhere. Did you get to choose the color you want, the poly?
I'm going to give you the camera.
Oh, you're gonna try it?
I'm going to try this out.
Oh my
goodness. Oh, that's pretty comfortable.
They are amazingly comfortable. They have fast dry foam in the cushions, so if there is rain and you leave your cushions out or can't, you're not home, whatever, they're dry in a matter of an hour.
Oh, wow.
So
these are super comfortable, and they swivel too.
Yeah, you can choose any fabric you want from Sunbrella's website. It's the same fabric they use for
Is this
boat
the dry
canopies.
stuff too?
Yeah, all of their cushions have the fast dry foam, which I'm supposed to get a display of at some point. I haven't as of yet.
This is amazing.
Yep. Well, yeah, they do. This is a small bar, and then we have the large bar, but we have both of them done in the two-tone. So this one was, I believe it's Brazilian walnut. Yeah, pretty sure it's Brazilian walnut and one called seashell, which is beautiful. This one is coastal gray, and I'm totally mentally cramping on the light wood, but it's all wood tone, so it has the lines and grain, and basically emulates wood.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, the Amish do the little blocks like that, so you can pull the cushion off to clean it or take it in out of the weather, and then it's absolutely locked in for the wind. So
very nice.
These two, they come with the same the undermount soft close drawers. So
very good. This is amazing.
They do great work. And the other benefit to the Amish is if you want something customized, if you say, I love the look of that bar, I don't have quite that much room. I don't have, I believe it's 72 inches, and say, well, I only have 60 inches. I call up my builders, and almost all of them are willing to customize it to, whatever width or height or whatever you need. There's some pieces that would be a little more of a challenge, but for the most part, everything's customizable. And again, you choose your color or colors, you choose your fabrics. So it's infinitely customized to your home and taste and decor.
Very cool. What else do you have?
One of my favorites, well, I'll add we have the sectional. So this is great for hanging out on. If you want me to film you trying that one out.
Why don't you try it out? Just don't fall asleep on me.
Well, I can't confirm or deny, but when I was doing all the renovations in here, I may have taken a nap or two on this. But yeah, for sitting and having a conversation, this goes with the two swivel gliders that we had, so you can really get a large gathering of people. And
that's amazing.
They're again customizable, where you have a love seat size, your corner piece, the sofa size, We can add sofa sizes that have no arms, so you could have it as long as you want. You can make these single and just have 2 singles. We can make it really short. So, again, it's all specified to the customer.
All right, I want to see this. This is
I
amazing to
will
me.
show you that. I do want to mention with the fire pit, it doesn't match the color, but we saw this at the furniture show last spring, and we had to have it. So
it's pretty slick. This is crazy.
yeah, this is what we originally were. Before we had a store location, we needed outdoor capable furniture because we were doing things like Parker Days and the home show. So we ended up getting a lot more of the poly outdoor line. This particular one, we have, all of these are available just with the chair or the day bed if you have an existing structure, like if you have a covered porch. But if you don't, then you can buy the pergola or you can buy the frame. The frame you can get without the roof or with it. So if you have it out in the sun, again, this thing is made to withstand some pretty substantial Colorado winds. And you can customize the fabric and the color on the
amazing.
roof. You can customize it on the chairs. I should get a picture of you swinging in this.
All right, get a picture of me swinging. I gotta.
We all know you're a swinger.
Look at this. I have my lemonade. I'm set. And my feet even touch the ground.
Yes, they do.
Oh my gosh.
And those with the way the ropes are, it's pretty simple to just loosen up the knot, and you can raise and lower the height of your chair. Where the spools are, you can adjust the camber. So if you want to sit where you're a little more reclined back or lean a little forward, you can.
That is awesome.
The springs really add, that's what makes it so comfortable, because it's got the bounce to it with the springs.
Very good. All right, well, let's head back to our table.
Oh, and I do want to mention this chair.
Let me sit in this. I got to sit in this.
Bar none, the most comfortable lawn chair you will ever sit in your life.
All right. Oh. So what makes this so unique?
Well, and this one is made from a different manufacturer than the rest of it.
But it's all Amish.
It is all Amish crafted, yes.
Okay.
The builders on the pergola and the daybed, the swings, all that, they come out of Indiana. This company's out of Ohio. But yeah, they are all Amish. That particular one is their high back, which I like because it does come back up above your head. But they offer that in the single. They offer it in a love seat, a full sofa size, a rocker. What makes it so comfortable, aside from the depth of the cushion, it's pretty much about 6 inches thick. But what makes it so comfortable is you have a sunbrella sling.
Oh.
So it just cradles you like a giant hand. There's nothing hard you're
And this
hitting.
moves up and down?
Yeah, then you can lean it up and
I see.
You just lift that bar up and it'll go down 4 positions, or it'll fold flat to store for the winter.
So this is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate you taking the time with me today. And again, I just can't reiterate enough. Quality furniture in Parker, Colorado. I mean, that's just amazing to me.
Yeah, we tried to bring it in home because, like we said, there's not much for furniture options here in Parker. So,
and the one thing I will say is, based on my experience with it and based on what I know, is this furniture is going to last a lifetime.
It is all heirloom quality. I mean, you can pass it on to your kids. They can pass it on to their kids. It's just taking care of it.
All right. Well, Chuck, I appreciate your time, and I hope everybody enjoyed the Brent and Vince show, minus Brent, which I must add. He had some family things he had to take care of. but it is the Brent and Vince minus Brent show today. And Chuck, again, we're at Simon Pure here in Parker, Colorado. If you like this video and you want to help Parker businesses grow, please share this video and make sure all your friends know about us. And where are we located, Chuck?
We're at 18870 East Plaza Drive, Unit 102. So we're 2 doors down from the Honey Baked Ham off Transfelt.
And also, we're right across from the
Parker Fieldhouse.
The Parker Fieldhouse. So if you're out playing pickleball or if you're out getting a workout in and you want to surprise the family, come on down and check out the store.
Thanks for your time, Vince. Appreciate you coming.
All right. Thanks, Chuck.